Hello. So today I decided to try out something new. I saw this game um, called The Mildew Children, and it looked like it was kind of folk horror based, which is something I'm into. My cat is distracting me. Sorry. But yeah, I am going to start with a little content warning here. Um, so I don't know any specifics about um what will show up in the game. On the Steam page, it does say that it has uh, scenes of blood, uh, mind altering substances in a fantasy setting, um, and other general mature content. I didn't see it as being a mature rated game, but I still wanted to, um, you know, give, um, the content warning for what was written here. Um, my cat is, if you can hear him, being very needy. Let me switch over. Uh, it did have a little intro screen that was starting up when I pulled it up. So, that's why I have it paused here. Gonna turn the sound on. Um, and get started. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for because I do have uh, a headache, and my cat is obviously getting very jealous already that I'm not paying attention to him. So, let me bring up the screen. Oh my goodness. Okay. I haven't checked like what the sound is, um, what the sound is like in the game. So we'll have to see after it gets started. Okay. Time for us to set forth on a journey along a road strewn with ashes and lime, even the rising sun. Oh, missed the rest of that. Mm-mm. Okay, so the dialogue. That's just what I needed. A crow cries out right by the everlasting oak. Oh, lords, bad things are coming. My rotten heart feels it. What are you trying to tell? You're warning me for a reason. There's no doubt about it. It felt like a bad omen when the magpie flew in through the window at dawn. Should have read the incantation at the doorstep. Oh, I should have. Careful, hey. What's on your mind this time? Offered your aid and now you're just standing there as if interred. Are you going to lament about the mistress again? Oh, don't even mention her. Let's go, come on. Have a look at the sun. The dead shall be dying ere noon. Yeah, it would be unwise to anger the dead. Littlegrave was already worried that we wouldn't have time to serve the meals to her wards. She cares for their welfare more than her own. And what vexing spirit got hold of me? Okay. Um, what's the matter? Where are you going again? And not myself today. Okay, so, can I, like, interact with stuff? I guess not. Seems a little quiet with me. Um, So, what's on your mind, Kirk? Tell me already. I won't reveal it to anyone. Although, perchance I might, but you are well aware my meek listeners are hardly eager to gossip. Um, haven't you heard the crow? Wonder what it was trying to tell. Obviously, it was asking for food. Probably doesn't want to peck in the dry field. Everything's so bitter there. Astringent on the tongue. It's like you've tasted it yourself. Oh, believe me, I've tasted those roots myself. Why are you smiling? Let's hurry up while the bread's still warm from the oven. The smell of it makes you want to eat a crust. Too bad I can't. Hmm. Have you eaten anything since yesterday? You must be serving them all you have. I could find myself some bread, but what about them? They'll start reaching out from the ground with their hands. Horrible. When the dead are fed, it's okay to snooze a little. Okay, so. Oh, sorry, let me adjust my legs a bit here because they're starting to hurt. Um, so it sounds like they make, um, like they're making food to give to uh, the dead as a way of like keeping them away from this village, I guess. When we're there, remember well, you can't disturb the seeds that the abandoned bodies turned into. They must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. Um, huh. By the way, have you heard about last night's dead man? My last sorrow of a husband? Sorrow of a husband? Oh, that's right. We didn't get wed before sundown, for his grave wasn't ready yet, so we had to wait until the moon arrived. What if his soul was taken away by Venus Firebrand? She would have dragged him away, not to be seen ever again. What a nightmare. Hunter was mauled yesterday. They say he went into the fort, into the woods to cut down the enchanted linden, probably trying to make a spear out of it. Weren't four dead before him enough? Not enough? Nearly in the same place. So horrible. Should have seen it. When they found him, almost, he'd been almost all chewed up. Is that so? Poor boy had both legs torn off at the knees. Can you imagine? Arms chewed down to the bone and belly. To put it plainly, I almost threw up. You know all too well how much I've seen with these very eyes. They even gnawed his heart straight through the ribs. Lord of the Forest himself did it. Well, that's what the trackers told me. And his face, mind you, was untouched as usual. Such a lovely face. At least they found him soon, not a moldy green cadaver. Huh. Are you still wandering around in the dry field at night? Oh, I'm making sure. Oh, sorry. Of course, every third moon I'm making sure no one rises from the grave. Imagine if the dead were to start wandering around the village. Horrific. Huh. Have you ever seen a dead man rise? Oh, they wouldn't dare, not in my presence. After all, I wield the scythe. That's why I'm here, observing. You know how the dead are afraid of scythes, especially boys. It's the only way to get them back. And girls? Girls will come out, cry on your shoulder, and go back to sleep on their left side. That's like very specific and weird. Like, I don't know. Like, why? Like, there's certain things being dropped that are very specific, and it just makes you wonder, like, why was the person who was attacked only have, like, their body attacked but not their face? You know, and why does it seem like that tends to be what happens, according to what this other character was saying, that the face is always left alone for some reason. Um, and then they're saying here there's a difference between the undead as far as the boys and the girls, and like certain symbolism with the weapon, but like there's also like body positioning mentioned, and um I think it said this game was of Russian origin or Russian influence. I think the, um, the voiceover is only available in Russian, so I don't know if there's specific um, folklores that I am unaware of from that area that mention those kinds of things. Will this happen to me after death? Will I be rising from the earth as a forlorn undead, vainly seeking comfort on the shoulder of my faithful friend? Oh, why is it after the left side? I, by the way, asked them. They are silent, so I don't know. Maybe it's more comfortable that way? When I sleep on the ground, I always lie on my left side too. It's really better that way. Hmm. That's it. I'm done talking with the dad. Oh, I thought it was gonna keep the thing there so I could read it, but huh? Oh, interesting. Okay. And they've got like these masks all hung around. Um, oh, hang on. Um, thought I could check out something else. I guess not. Um, Yesterday I was snoozing on a grave and I made up a riddle. You won't guess it in 100 years. Try me. Once upon the bull's feast day, gathered deer, wolf, corpse, and crow. Lady Autumn then said, bring a worthy sacrifice to delay the spirits of the woods. Crow said, caw, what blood is there in me to please the spirits? Offer up the wolf. Wolf replied, who dares to raise a fang against Wolf, son of the woods? Offer up the corpse. The corpse remained silent, with a bony finger pointed at the deer. The deer did speak. So be it. I shall be the one sacrificed. So, whom did they offer as a sacrifice? Hmm. Mm, I thought you'd say that. Wrong. Told you you couldn't possibly guess it. Uh, Maybe they didn't sacrifice anyone and left the spirits hungry and unsatisfied? That's terrible. Imagine that. What that would be like. Hmm. Are you saying someone else was sacrificed? No. The corpse was sacrificed. Did you get why? Hmm. So there's two possibilities here that I'm thinking. Either one is because the corpse didn't speak and the others did, so therefore they chose, like, who remains silent, or it's saying who was sacrificed, meaning maybe referring to a previous sacrifice, which would be the corpse. Um, why? Crow says why he can't be sent to be eaten by spirits. Then Wolf does the same. We can't understand what the corpse says. But animals do understand the language of the dead. Everyone knows that. Ah, okay. That's why the corpse points at Deer to recite their will, and Deer repeats word for word. So be it, I shall be the one sacrificed. Come here, honey. That's actually pretty clever. I like that. So basically, it's saying, like, the corpse can't speak, so the deer was translating for them. I actually like that riddle a lot. Hi, I know you're very jealous when I play games and don't pay attention to you. Except I do pay attention to you because half the time I am petting you. Oh, he's showing up the camera. Hi, booping me? You booping me with your face? Oh, goodness. I started playing a little later than I meant to, because I was doing some chores earlier today. So I'm already yawning. Yeah. turning up the volume again. Okay, sounds a little better. The dry field, symbol of the cycle and blessed change, by the will of the mistress, has become an eternal reminder of our sisterhood's inevitable demise. I feel the evil gaze. Dozens of spirits, no doubt, are watching our every move. The living are certainly not welcome here. I wouldn't have set foot in this place without Little Grave. How does she get between the graves so easily barefoot? Don't you slip up on me here. Remember what I told you about the seeds? Get my huge jug of water really quick. I just refilled it, so it's pretty heavy. Okay. You can't disturb the seeds the abandoned bodies turned into. Oh! I was trying to scroll. Whoops. That's not what I meant to press. I was trying to get to the part where it said, that they must sprout due to the grass. But I guess I hit too many buttons. Looks like we made it in time. Here they are resting. Oh, look, they've dug a fresh one. For whom, I wonder? Empty grave. No, don't look into the open flesh of the earth. Spirits just waiting for me to slip up. One touch of theirs and my soul will be twisted in an instant. Perhaps I shouldn't eavesdrop. The sacred rituals are not meant for outsiders to observe. Though Little Grave doesn't seem to care. Hmm. Um, let's see. Come on. Hmm. I'm concerned that if we step back, that we'll accidentally step on, like, the stuff that she was telling us not to. So maybe we should just stay here, even if we hear what's going on. Right? Koya, my precious, do you hear me? I'm sorry I left you alone for 2 days. Will you forgive me? I brought some bread still warm from the stove. I see you haven't eaten anything since our last meeting. Are you sad? Don't cry. Soon it shall be my soon it shall be time for you to return to us. It'll be very, very soon. Little Grave, you're always so kind-hearted. What's that rumbling from the village? What is it? Oh, the timing couldn't be poorer. The procession is heading straight towards us. Who's the hero of the occasion? Or heroine? My clouded eyes are trying to deceive me. Well, they still bring prophetic dreams. For that I'm grateful. Sorry, he's being a bit of a butt. Right. It'll be a long walk for the crowd, of course. Well, that's fine. Six suns will change while Little Grave is. Oh, are they saying get Leah off? Is it over already? It is. Turns out she turned 19 today. No, I mean your rounds. Are you done so soon? I sure am. That's good. Thought I changed 7 hides while I wait. Come on. Everyone is used to me here. Only Koya has been buried just 3 days ago. Can't even believe that blessed change is waiting for Gilead already. Blessed change. Cursed change. The most important day, celebration of life itself. Not for our circle. The crowd will not be happy with my presence. As long as we are deprived of the change, we have no place here. Though, what does it matter? Let them think what they want. Let them whisper. I'll stay to watch the procession. Okay. Huh. Which. So it begins. Yes, a witch, and what of it? They've heard lies about us from the accursed mistress, and repeat them again and again. I shouldn't have spoken about the Great One like that. How happy I am for you, Gilia. Blessed change to you. Thank you, kind priestess. Don't be afraid. I'll guide you. It won't hurt, I promise. Uh, it's hard to believe our time together has ended so swiftly. Farewell. I think the stars and the earth for all the happiness we shared. Till we meet again, send my love to the children. Soon it shall be their lot to raise their own mother. So, they're saying she just turned 19. Soon it shall be their lot to raise. So is this some kind of... Um, it sounds like a ritual that they're doing where they sacrifice themselves at a certain age to try and, you see, maybe nourish the land. But in some of the other, because in some of the other scenes, while the characters are walking by, it looked like there were some adults. Or at least I thought so. Um, and the main character is saying they haven't gone through this change, whatever it is. I don't think they're referring to like puberty or, um, like stuff that happens with that because that would be like under the age of 19. Huh. Remember the troubles and sorrows of your past life. Clench them in your fist. On the other side, leave them by the roots of an old elm tree. So, Gilead the Eloquent, brought into this world on the fourth moon, nurtured by the cold soil, are you ready to accept the bonds of Mother Earth, the ancestors of moss, mold, and human root? She's clearly scared. No wonder. A mere sight of the procession already makes my heart race, let alone if I were in her place. Ready. The voice is trembling. Ready to drown in darkness and gasping for air, follow the sun to freedom. Ready. Ready to wander through the bottomless well until a blissful rebirth. Ready. Finally, and do you wish to once again become a link in the endless chain of life? Yes, I wish with all my heart. My clever girl, come, they're waiting you. Take this vial of black milk. Do you recall its other name? Yes, the last tears of joy. Great. Drink it all, for the tears are sweet and pleasant. Don't be afraid of anything. Mm. You're such a brave girl. See, not scary in the slightest. Gilead, your time has come. Look into the bosom of the earth. Surrender yourself to her warm maternal embrace. She will cover you like a fuzzy blanket and preserve your peaceful slumber, while I'll whisper lullabies until your next birth. You will eagerly await your return. Oh, breathe, Gilead. Breathe in the tart flavor of dead grass. Listen to its joyful whisper. Look at the sun. At dusk it will be your guide to the other side. Um, you're such a good girl. Don't worry, I won't leave you. Honestly, I won't. Yeah, so she drank some kind of poison. Um, living soul cries out, she's alive, she's alive. To the woods she goes, she's alive, but it hurts. Merrily earth trembles, she's alive, she's alive. Bones we bring for her, into the laughter she bursts. Hurrah! I've received your poem, Gilead. Even the grass is rustling happily, seeing off the departing soul. Yes, Gilead's journey will continue soon. But will mine? There's no need for idle worries to cloud the sweet departure. It's time to return to the village. Even though the joyous hum has repelled the spirits, it's still uncomfortable here with the dry grass. Hmm. Po- Poesil? Posile? Posile? Probably. Well, I don't know how else to call you, witch. What does that Tovak want? Careful is my name, though to be called Posile is not uncommon either. Why do you ask, fruitless one? I want to know what life has in store for me. Is there room for happiness on the path that's chosen for me? Don't say you want me to fortune tell for nothing. How will you pay? Here, is that a fair price? I can't believe it. How could she have gotten one of these? She must have stolen it. Does she really not know the value of bear fangs? Well, alright. I'll tell you. Spit. What? Spit in the water. You want to know your own destiny, don't you? Something from you needs to go into the water. I can cut off a lock of your hair or spill some of your blood if you prefer it. Would have thought I would command a loss of existence for the sake of a homeless tramp. She still dares to hope for happiness. So naive. So, incantation. Why don't we try the one Lyra came up with the other day? I have no doubt of her mastery with words. Oh, Mother Earth again. Oh, it's. Oh, that's right. I forgot there were many games in this. Ugh. The eyes are truly deceiving me today. I see great fortune awaits you, wealth and respect. Should you not succumb to greed, your wishes shall be fulfilled, and you'll be happy till the last day. You're lying. Beautiful tale for a poor girl seeking comfort and peace. But I value truth more than fantasies stirring the foolish minds. You're looking for a different fate? Well, I don't have one. All that's been said is true. Accept it with a pure heart. Do you suggest me to believe this nonsense? You've mistaken me, Kosa. Why did you ask then? Like, if you were going to ask for her to read your fortune, and then she does, and then you're like, oh, I don't believe what you're telling me. It's like, then why did you even ask? Because that kind of implies that anything she would have said, you would have just been like, no, I don't believe you. You would have believed my words had they been more ill in them, wouldn't you? A life is not without misfortune, and the life of Pariah is filled with them day after day, as I suppose is yours. Would you have believed it which had you heard something like that? Mm, I mean, I don't get that logic, really. It's like, yeah, of course there's misfortunes, but you're asking about a very small portion of, um, like, here's my understanding of like prophecies. It's not saying like, oh, everything is going to be perfect, everything is going to work out. Um, like whenever you're talking about any kind of divination, it's um, like a small window, a small portion. So it's going to be referring to not the entirety of your future or the entirety of a future. Um, like that's my personal understanding of divination in general. So to me, it doesn't seem like there would be a reason for these characters to doubt it. But again, I guess it like maybe they've just experienced so much and have again like the different folklores. Like I don't know, it's just kind of a weird way to have this setting where you have, you know, priestesses and witches and specific folklores associated with this society, it seems. But then they're also doubting it. Um, in a way that kind of it like it doesn't come off as, oh, let me double check. Like there's certain ways that the characters have been speaking that seem very kind of flippant, or like they seem to go back and forth with respecting their own culture, their own belief system, and then also hating it in a way. I'm trying to understand this setting. Um, that's not to say you can't like have certain aspects um, of a culture you grew up in that you don't like, um, or that you feel like you want to break away from, but I don't know. Swear by the skies that you spoke the truth. I swear the skies bear witness to my words. Satisfied? I see you don't fear the wrath of the lords. Well, have it your way. What? Priestess, I have a question for you as well. What do you want? I want to know what awaits an outcast after death. Hmm, I see. So, why are you so hesitant? Speak your mind, especially since you're such a truth lover. Come on, is it that bad? Well, outcasts have no ancestors, no name, no calling. They don't even have a soul. You don't. No soul? Of course there's none. That's why you'll never see a new birth. So that's how it is. I've been mocked by a cursed faith. Outcasts live in one body longer than others. They live through the sundown just like we do. A mercy granted by the mistress to the doomed. He wasn't lying after all. Damn it. Hmm. So interesting. My hand is now covered in cat fur. Petting him. Um, so let's see. So the sundown. Huh. So maybe it's like a mental thing. So in this village, once they get to a certain age, they start having stuff happen to their minds, and that's why they have to be, or why they believe they need to be sacrificed, um, in order to have like a rebirth, and to nourish the land as well. But then certain people don't experience it, and they're seen as outcasts, or not outcasts, I guess, but witches. Um, I'll suffer the same fate, irrevocable death. So, for the mistress, there's no difference between a witch and an outcast? Unlovely fallen, huh? I can't get my head around the fact that she, an outcast, got such a bright future. They usually starve to death. Have you ever predicted such a thing before? Mm, let's see. Mm, I remember predicting something akin to that for a hunter. He was mauled by a boar a week later. Why remind me? Still makes me sick to my stomach. At least his very happiness awaits him in the new life. Look what the homeless girl paid me for the fortune telling. Mm, no way. A bear one? I wonder where she got it from. Stole it, that's for sure. And you're no better. Trick the silly girl and are pleased with yourself. Just kidding. Serves her right. Well, where else could she have gotten something that kind of value? Outcasts have always been thieves. Huh. Priestess, priestess, help! There's a little girl lying there by the elm tree, not breathing, not responding. That's definitely for you to take care of. Near the prayer stone? Yeah, right by it. Got it. Curve from off. Lords, I often walks there. Can you describe what she looks like? Peggy Earth, please tell me. It is not my sister who has left us. Well, wearing a dark robe with amulets around her neck. I think she had a bracelet like yours. Aya? No, no, this can't be happening. This is what the crow warned me about. I was too dumb to understand. The heart nags in pain at the dreadful tidings. No, there's no time for this. Hold on. Okay. Um, seems to be subsiding. Hurry. Can I run or where I need to go. Southern first. Okay. Um, Aya, most talented sister, youngest and most potent, awaited the great our mission with such fervor, so adored, playing the wicker maiden, dancing the springtime dance of earth. None of this will be any more. Only eternal wandering underground, not a bit of peace. All is lost. Great Mother, why did you take her away so untimely? Haven't we suffered enough? Shall we all perish at the will of the stubborn mistress? Please do not be angry with me, poor daughter of earth, but I cannot help witches at all. Forgive me for being so useless. Mother Earth will not abandon you. She will bring you back to life, that's for sure. Take no offense that I cannot aid your sister. We understand. You can go, priestess. We'll take care of it ourselves. Soft earth to you, Aya. I apologize once more. What is this? Does Mother Earth really want to get us? Are the evil spirits? I would truly deserve such a punishment. Stop talking nonsense, Lyra. Calm down. How can I be calm now? Unholy forces want to bury us, to acquire your sister 8 nights before the Dormition. What can we do now? So there's only 3 of us left in the circle? A trinity of doomed souls? We have but one solution. We'll perform the Dormition ritual as 3. What else is left to us? How's that? Nonsense. Curve, how clueless you are. The 3 of us won't achieve anything. We'll simply perish in vain. Have you considered what will happen then? Of course you haven't. What else can we do? For generations we performed a dreadful rite as 4, and you just decided there's another way? Naturally. It's all so simple, ain't it? Or have you forgotten the whole village rests on our shoulders, and if we fail, everyone will die. Every living soul. Huh. Um, Forgive my foolishness. You know yourself I've not yet had the chance to conjure during the shortest night. Because of your foolishness, the evil spirits will strangle the whole village. What do you suggest then? My suggestion is to not do something irreparably stupid. Is it so difficult to understand? Stop bickering. Our sister's dead. You two are acting like dogs. Let us ponder on our own as befits witches. We'll ask wisdom from the well water and the ash tree, hoping for their aid. Listen to what Lyra says. We won't figure out anything now. At sunset, we'll hold the wake for the deceased sister. Afterward, go home, seek the enlightenment from the water, lay out the bones, recall the forbidden rites, call the devils for all I care, find the solution at any cost. In 2 nights, we shall gather again and discuss what we've thought of. Only 8 nights left until the Dormition. 8 nights. Lord so gracious. How? So, the witches kind of have a place in this society, but more on the edge of it. And then the outcast, I'm not sure what her deal is. Can I call it a good evening? Come in. Fafner waits. Um, uh, a moment. I want to say my farewells before assuming my new role. You know how Fafner will feel about your delay. Although, when have we ever taken her honors seriously? Hmm. Aya, good Aya, I've always admired you, envied you, so envious. I'm ashamed to say I hated you at one point, leading the rituals for years, on the very day of initiation. Outrageous. Such is our lot now. From now on, it's my duty to conjure until my gut burns away, consumed by the sorcerer's flames. Wait just a little longer. I'll take you to the other side. Um, oh, we can look at stuff in here. Okay. Lydia, my merciless mentor. Been so long since you walked the earth. I'm sure even on the other side you haven't lost your fearsome temper. I is on the way to see you. Accept her with all honors. Don't be so hard on her. Should I volunteer to weave Aya's doll myself? Huh? Kerfeld, you are the youngest witch now. It's up to you to lead your ritual. I know. I'm ready. The time has come for you to replace you, to be guiding the soul to another world. Oh, is that so? Here, take it. Do you remember what it is and how it's applied? Honestly, your feeble mind worries me to no end. It's the ash gray tincture, made for bonding with the spirit of the deceased. I will be in my sister's place. My mouth shall voice her English. My body shall be guided by her will. One must drink at least 8 drops, no more than 11, else you'll lose your own soul. Correct. Rest and prepare, then join us. We'll offer the funeral gifts together. Hmm. Here's a staff for your journey, beloved sister. It will serve as a reliable support during your long wanderings. Do not be afraid of loneliness. It will warm you on cold nights. On your way, you will meet other sisters. They are already waiting for you. Wooden shoes, they don't stumble 100 miles away. And may you always have the strength to take another step. Perhaps one way to wander the lands of the dead forever. Even 3 pairs of shoes will crumble beneath our feet. I'm not sure I understand that phrasing. Um, Share the sweet prosphora with me, dear sister. When will you have a chance to eat again? When will the time come for you to depart? Oh, when the time comes for you to depart, fear not. I will help you find the way. Turn your dead eyes to the sun that sets behind the forest. It will light your way to the underworld. When you get down, you'll see 2 springs on both sides. The left one, covered with white lilies, and the right one, guarded by moles. Don't drink from the left. Bow to the moles and say, I am thirsty, allow me to drink, and drink from that spring. Don't wander alone, you'll get lost. And don't cry. Call at once to one of the sisters, Grissa, Wigia, or Vetka. They will be waiting. The day will come, and You and the others will rise again from the earth as the world moon rises in summer. Believe it with all the sincerity you can muster. I remember Aya writhing in pain as she drank the tincture. Is the potion really that vicious? But I'm older and I'm I've long used I'm long used to tinctures. I'm manic. Our souls are about to intertwine, and I'll be the executor of the last will, feeling the agony of a soul trapped in an immovable body. Earth, give me the strength to endure this ordeal. There it is, the witch's flame, burning in my belly. Or is it the sister's soul, already taking over? Oh, oh jeez. Ah, oh no, this is hard. Ah. Oh my god. Ah. How do I? Oh god. Jeez. I don't know how to do that. Holy cow. Well, that was a failure. Um. Press Q to reduce the difficulty of the mini games. Honey, hang on. Oh, maybe can I set it to auto and then just focus on. Um, or maybe it's already. Okay. So it's really hard to like pay attention to everything here. And my cat is also trying to get my attention. Ah! I don't. So it's like it. I, so it's like no matter what you're pressing, it just kind of shoots it. It starts shooting it back and forth. Um, like I haven't even read any of the ritual or anything that's going on with what the character is saying. Like I've only been paying attention to the minigame, and I don't know. Let me see. I may just have to set it to a lower difficulty because I don't know. Well, it could turn them off, but mm, let's try to keep the games on for now. Um, or I don't know, because I don't know if that's gonna impact the story at all. If if there's something with the mini games, um, like if they're turned off completely. Because obviously here, um, failing it gives you a bad ending. Um, so it does seem to play into the, stuff that's going on with the character. Um, sorry, I'm just like all itchy from cat hair from petting him. Um, I do need to go and feed him soon, though. So I will do. We'll just put it on easy mode for now, I guess. We could always switch back after this one, hopefully. Okay. That was so difficult. Even on easy mode, it was difficult. Spirits of nature, of trees, of rivers and roots, calm your raging temper. I command you, show me the restless soul away to the world of the dead. Accept this sacrifice in gratitude for your help, eternal ones. The blood of the Lamb nourished the earth, and his body become food for you, mighty ones. Young and tender blood, spirits have surely been pleased. Wouldn't dare to oppose my will now. Time for the incantation. Be free, Aya. Hear this farewell song of the birches, gentle whisper of the earth, laughter of mad fiends. Fear not, the nature of today obeys you, and I. Run, sister, the spirits accompany you on your final journey. Run after the dying sun. Its heat will warm your soul. Run after its last ray. As long as it shines, the way is open to you. Run. Warm blood paves your path. Okay. We got a save there. Did save myself just in case. So, oh, let me get the map here. Okay. Um, so I think I'm going to end it here for now. Um, it's interesting. It's a little confusing. Trying to make sense of um, the world building so far. I'm hoping to get more into it. But as of right now, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. Because there wasn't a lot of info presented other than it's a society of what's apparently um, teenagers and children, maybe um, some older adults, although I'm not sure. But it seems like nobody above a certain age. But then there's also, and then there's like some kind of thing happening with the undead where part of this society is a priestess who um, takes care of the undead and I guess tries to see to their needs and comfort them so that they don't just outright attack the village. Um, but then also there are these witches who can perform divinations and do other rites. Um, and then there's the outcast who is seen as like the lowest tier of the society, I guess. But witches aren't like witches seem to be like between the outcasts and the rest of society. I think that's the way that they have it set up. I don't know. It's a little difficult to follow right now. But in general, it's yeah, this group, this town, whatever it is, um, that believe in rebirth or a kind of rebirth, and they're all younger and um, are living in this kind of nature based society. So that's all that we pretty much got a solid understanding of. Everything else is kind of confusing, and we'll have to see if it makes any more sense as it goes on. So, um, yeah, we'll continue on with the second chapter another day. Um, I am still playing Inkshade and Shape of Dreams, but um, those I'm going to be playing a lot more off stream. Um, since I don't just want to keep repeating the same stuff over and over again. Um, so once I get to something new in those, uh, I'll try and hopefully have enough time to uh, get the streaming software up to record. And then Fata Morgana, I am still needing to finish my replay of that as well. Um, so I will be streaming that. I considered doing that today, but then I was like, that's gonna be a little too much sad. Too many sads in that. Um, too many emotions in that game, in that visual novel. Um, and, especially for the holiday, knowing how hard it can be for some people, myself included. So that's why I wanted to try something new. Um, so yeah, we will again come back to the second chapter um, on another stream. I have to go feed the cat now, even though he is quieted down, because of course he always decides to do that once I've decided to finish streaming. It's like he knows. Um, but anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you again another time.